Hi there folks, Simmon here. This is a video that compiles all of my matches from the February 2021 TAC Blitz Tournament that lasted about 3.5 hours. I have compiled all of my matches and all of the matches that I was able to partially see and analyze, and this has live commentary for all of them. And below I have time codes, so you can just click on those to see the individual matches, which ones you'd like to see. And without any further ado, let's get right into the first match.
All right, let's get this show on the road. First game of the Blitz tournament of today, February 13th, 2021. I'm playing as white here and Ineria as black. And Ineria is just coming off of 2 wins in the beginner tournament, in the beginner playoffs, actually. So, yeah, this should be good. The last time I played a Blitz match was back in 2018 in the Blitz tournament, but that was 5x5. And 6x6 is a different animal completely. So we'll see how this works out. I'm going to try playing fairly quickly to build up a little bit of a buffer in my time. We'll see how that works out for me. Right now I'm building across horizontally. Since I knew that that capstone was going to come and play, I'm going to play a cap here. And so I'm going for this horizontal, but also leaving some room for vertical road at the same time. Now I am making a tack threat here. This is the first tack threat of the game. And that was shut down. I'm going to fill in, and that way I can come around and make another tack threat. I can also use this to, ooh, they're playing a wall. All right. I'm going to play around that as well. This way I'm still building this horizontal threat in that direction. So this is a tack threat. I have to respond to that. I'm going to respond in this way, moving that capstone over. No tack threat from black currently. I'm going to make a tack threat here for white. That is a vertical threat here. That was stopped. I will continue it. Smashing over here will create a vertical threat again. I'll continue the vertical threat, just keep placing. And that is the win for me. Taking it. And that was the match. Since this is played with a +3 Comey, that is the game. And Ineria in the chat says, whoops, though you can't see it. It's Blitz. You miss threats all the time. Well, that was fun. Basically, we were playing much quicker than necessary for this because it is 3 minutes and 5-second increment. So, like, if we look at both of our times, she's or they, I'm not sure. Ineria is 12 seconds below the 3-minute line. So basically, mostly playing on increment that game. I played fully on increment. We were playing way too quickly, taking on average me less than 5 seconds, Ineria just a touch more than 5 seconds per turn. And so that's not what we should have been doing. We should have been taking a little bit more time on our moves, especially right here when there were threats going on. But yeah, that's a thing. and then forgetting the capstone. All right, and so this next turn, let's look at some of the other games here. Let's look who's going to be fun. Ooh, Jayhawker and Morten are going to be fun to watch, specifically because Morten is pretty new to TAC. Jayhawker is also pretty new to TAC, but Jay did some great play and he's playing as white in the USTA TAC Open of 2020. He was sort of a standout performance in terms of people didn't expect him to do that great because his rating wasn't super great and he didn't have a lot of games, but he played very well against Fwib. He didn't win, but he played very well. So that was really fun to watch. And so Morten, on the other hand, is fairly new to TAC, but he has built a TAC bot, which is one of the strongest bots right now. It is the TilTAC bot, and it's very strong. It tends to play, I believe it beats Tactician bot, but people are more likely to beat the TilTAC bot. So that's something to keep in mind. And so Morten's playing severely to disadvantage here. White has a lot of control. Black is forced to place these two walls. I would not be surprised to see White shift gears here, maybe go for a horizontal threat. I mean, they've already got this spot here, so they can just place here. I like this one better, yeah, because you can continue that threat at F4 or at E6. And so building across here is the way to go. And Black currently has no pieces up here to stop that. They quickly rectified that, placing up there at B6. What might be a good move here for Black is to capture over into the corner. Capturing into the corner would be good because then White wouldn't be able to make any threats using that A6 piece because any recapture moves would allow him to place a wall there. It is important to note also the time. Jayhawker has just about 2 minutes and Morten has just about 1 minute. So that's a big difference here in these blitz matches. Alrighty, and it looks like no threat currently for Black, but there was attack threat that was stopped by placing this flat here at B4. I can see White moving up on the next turn, and Black is saying, I don't want any of that, I'm going to drop another wall here. A lot of walls coming out for Black, which, you know, it's a smart play. When you've got to play a wall, you got to play a wall. So it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flats for Black, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 flats for White. Oof. So White is definitely in the lead when it comes to flats here. What I might see from Jay is start playing down here, maybe at F2 or F1. There we go. We do see the F2 come out. And so the reason I was saying that is now we can perhaps expect an F1 play. I'd like the F1 play because you do get that tack threat by throwing this capstone across. So F1 would be good. This stack might move upwards. If it does, you know, it might not be the best, but it's also not the end of the world or anything. Okay, so we do get the tack threat from White, which is easy to miss in these blitz tournaments, especially with the low time controls. It's an easy to miss threat here. And so Morten may not see that with his 30 seconds on the clock. We do have a lot of other games going on. I would like to see Ali at some point too. Ali is sort of an old school player. He came back just a few days ago, but he was active back in 2016, I think 2017 as well. Back in the right around the Kickstarter time, he was one of the top players. So we do see the wall come out for Black to stop that threat. White making the threat, placing another at F4 would be a attack threat, or smashing this wall would also be attack threat. We do see that wall stack come over and stop that. Placing here at E2 is probably not a bad choice. Yeah, I like placing at E2. And that's what he does. Not attack threat for black or for white right now. More placements for white might be good, just to spam the board with flats, because they do have the strong flat advantage at this point. Okay, that is a attack threat from black. Placing here does give that option to capture over. Moves the wall. Interesting. I kind of liked moving that that flat stone up and capturing, because this does return that threat. So back to attack threat from black. Capturing over would do it. Black moves the wall again. This is where I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a throw of this capstone over to smash that stack. Black does instead make this one more time. That threat. Now that stack smash has got to come. That's going to be a really strong position. And I don't believe it leads to an immediate loss for black either, smashing that. No, it doesn't. White capturing up here to stop that. I'm really surprised black is not smashing this wall. Black has just a few seconds left. They have no time to calculate whether or not that is a losing move. So they are just going to keep spamming those flats. Even Jay is down to about 15 seconds left on the clock. So definitely catching up in terms of time. This one will probably go to a clock finish, as I'm going to expect a lot of these games will in this Blitz tournament. A lot of them are going to go to the clock. Oh, they're even on time now. It's coming close. Let's see a recapture real quick from Morten. We are. I can see Morten throwing that stack across. White should probably wall here. Oh, walled there instead. I like. Oh yeah, that was actually attack threat. I would have missed it. Wow. Good catch from Jay. I missed that one. Throws it across, makes that positive flat move. Looking good. And white ran out of time. Black played quicker on the end. Well played from black, working that clock and making that threat. And good job from Jay for spotting that threat, because I definitely missed that one. Quick play. It's tough to keep track of all that's going on there. Ooh, this is NohatCoder and Reid. This is a pretty solid matchup. This must be for round 2. I wonder if I should be playing my second match. So let's see. I have to go over to the other page here. I don't have any upcoming matches. It looks like I think everybody has to finish their round 1 games before before we can play the next ones. And it looks like Nohat and Reid are the last ones to play in round 1. Yeah, these are the last 2. And so we do see a attack threat from black. Another attack threat from black. White shuts that one down too. We see another attack threat from black at c6. We will. Another attack threat from black at c6. A lot of captures from white. It's creating a lot of liability here. Captures over. This does relinquish a stack to black. I'm surprised he didn't leave behind a white flat to keep a wall from happening there. But we see black capture over here. That's likely. Ooh, no. He's going to go for maybe a horizontal threat? I say leave behind a black flat and capture over for the road. There we go. That does it. That wasn't Tinue, was it? No, there was stuff he could have done. Yeah, you could have captured down. That would have stopped it. But it's easy to miss these in these blitz games with the low time controls. All right, and here we go. Ready to get going. Ready to start playing NohatCoder in the Blitz Tournament. And he's a good sport. He says, good luck, have fun. All right, we'll go for adjacent corners. And I will play this mirrored opening. And this next turn is where I'm going to drop a capstone. Or not. Or I'm going to go for this. I'm intrigued by that play. Maybe it was a misclick. No, it wasn't. Okay. Oh, he stops that. He's shutting me down. All right. Fine. 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 I'll do that. Grr. All right. So he's playing here, making a vertical and a horizontal threat with that capstone. Now I have to capture over, and he's going to place here at E3, and then I'm going to place at E2, and then, oh no, he's not. Okay. Alrighty then. Let's see how this goes. He might play here at B4 next. I have a feeling I am going to miss a threat in this game, and I'm not going to see it. He's going to play across, or he's going to play up. One of those is going to happen. Don't like it. I don't like what you're doing here, Nohat. All right, he makes the attack threat. I respond. Oh, he fills in with a wall. Of course he fills in with a wall. Oh no. What do I do? What do I do? He's going to capture over. I can smash, and I won't lose, but he's going to move that. This is a bad move, but I'm doing it anyway. It's a bad move. We'll see what his response is. I expected him to have a plan for me smashing that. Okay, that's what I expected would occur. So I'm making attack threat here, so he can't do his little move that he planned on making. I'm going to keep him from building that vertical threat. He's going to play here and go for horizontal. Oh no, he's going to build around that. I may be in trouble here. I drop in this wall to stop him from doing that, but also to make my own threat in the next couple moves. And I wanted to retrieve that stack, but that's not an option anymore. I'm going to place here. I can see him maybe building down below that. No, he's going to build across here. Because he knows what I'm doing. He doesn't like it. Haha! Taste of your own medicine. Yeah, it's a fun game. This is a good one, that's for sure. One thing that Nohat has an advantage and a disadvantage here in this game against me is that I very often play sort of by the seat of my pants on straight intuition and just instead of calculating several moves ahead like Nohat does. And so I'm very accustomed to playing sort of really quickly and making gut moves. And while they're not as strong as a lot of his gut moves, I mean they do work. So play there. And so the reason for me playing here is so I can capture this stack. I can win the stack war against this. If he plays here, then I lose the stack war against it. But I can capture over with the wall and go for that. And he can't smash the wall if I go over with it, because then he'll leave this black flat behind and I can come over here for a win. So me placing here I feel like was a good call. I'm going to do this. This gives me a road threat. He captures up. That ruins the road threat, but I do have control of this stack now. He's got to decide what to do with his capstone. Is he going to drop a wall? Is he going to move the cap? What's he going to do? I mean, he's got to drop a wall at some point here after I've captured this stack. I actually feel pretty in control of this match, so I'm feeling pretty good about this. This is right about the point when everything falls apart and I lose. But at the moment, I believe I am in control of the match. Okay, so here is a tack threat. How is he going to defend against it is the question. Because I feel like that was a really strong move. It's very close to Tinue, but I don't think it is Tinue. I do not think it is Tinue. Okay, so here is where I have to decide. Do I capture over with this? Okay, if I capture over with it... Hold on, if I capture up, I can't make the road there. I do have to make a capture. If I capture over here, that unpins the capstone. If I capture down, this is where I got to take all my time. What do I do? What do I do? Analysis paralysis. Capture over, capture down, capture over, capture down. I'm going to capture down. So he's going to drop a wall here to stop me, or maybe spread his capstone stack down. It's hard to say. Oh, he can't spread his capstone stack down, but he's going to drop a wall to stop me. Yeah. So I'll do that. So I'm making a horizontal threat now. So he did stop me with that wall, but he's got 13 seconds left. Okay. Go ahead, throw your wall. Throw it somewhere. I dare ya. Ooh, he moves the capstone. The capstone is moved. He's gonna want to capture that stack here. I'm gonna move up here. He's gonna get that stack. Do I want to capture over with that and pin his capstone? Do I want to capture down with this? Yeah, I'm going to capture over. He's going to move the wall, but which will unpin the capstone. He's got 10 seconds left. Oh, I got 15 seconds left. I gotta move. I gotta get the show on the road here. I'll just move my stack to the side. Why'd you do that? This is just rapid fire, place flats, and go. He's gonna make some really good positive flat moves here in the next couple moves. He's gonna capture that stack, do a lot of stuff like that. I'm gonna keep playing down here. This is where he makes a big comeback. Oh, I lost on time. Oh no! All right, that was a fun game. He was definitely coming back really strong. He made some really good moves. Um, but yeah, losing on time, that's a pain. I was not quick enough. That was a fun one though. That was a good match. I was definitely in the lead for a good clip of that, but he came back pretty strong. Great game, no hat. Oh, was a good game. Other people who are watching were also saying that it was a good game, so that's fun. Okay, let's see. NoHat is telling me that in our match, where is that? Right here, on move 24. Move 24. He thinks that if I had done D2 to the left, that would have been the win. I don't think so. I thought about this move, but like there are things that he can do to stop it. Like sure I can crush a wall here, but he can move his capstone now. Hmm. I'm telling him that his capstone would have been unpinned, and that I waffled on that move a lot. But yeah, my match against NoHat was really fun, and that was a good one. It's a shame that it went to time. We're both disappointed that it went to time, but it was still really good. But yeah, I don't know if that would have been better because like he could do something like that. Wait, hold on. Okay, so that would have been a two-pronged threat, and he wouldn't have been able to stop that. Maybe he's got a point here, but this move didn't have to go that way. Yeah. He could have done that. Oh yeah, he's right. I totally had the Tinue. Oh, I waffled. Yeah, I did have the game. Oh man, good catch from Nohat there. I thought I could have had Tinue. I thought it was really, really close here. After this move, I was like, it's got to be Tinue. It's got to be Tinue. But I just missed that I could do that. Um, his move here, leading to me capturing over. Yeah, he was right. That would have worked. I mean, he could have done this. And what's my move here? Capture like that? But then he comes over. What do? I do this. He walls? Yeah. So I don't know. Maybe not. Yeah, fun stuff. Okay. And then, because Ali and I go way back, my message to him was, bring it on. He says, let's do this, bud. All right. Uh, fun stuff. Going for opposite corners. Interesting. All right. I'll play to your opposite corners. That's fine. I wonder if he's going to go around here. If he does, I'm just going to go straight up. That's why I played on this side instead of this side. Oh, he's not. All right. When's your deviation going to be? Dropping the capstone? That is okay. I will keep placing. I may be losing my opportunity to drop a capstone here pretty soon. Ooh. Dropping your wall. All right, fine. Drop your wall. If I care. Whoops. I did not mean to place that there. Thanks. You saw my undo. That was definitely a misclick. Okay. Go for it, bud. So he's not making any threat yet, and I know I can cut it off. So I'm making a threat here by throwing the capstone over. And I'm hoping that he won't see that. And that's my plan, is to make this sneaky threat, but also cut off his. So I was waiting for him to make the vertical threat or horizontal threat so I could come down. Yeah, he missed it. I'm sorry about that. That was dirty. Oh, that's fun. My daughter just came in and gave me a cookie that she made. She's making Valentine's Day cookies. Okay. That was fun. Okay, so he's saying that it wasn't dirty, that it's just poor from him not seeing the threat. But yeah, that was I was really playing that up because I know it's blitz, and so I know that these that sneaky threats work really well. And they're actually effective when they normally aren't super effective. But something like this where I'm throwing my capstone over, the reason why it worked is because I waited for him to make this threat. So I didn't do that move here because the threat wasn't made yet. So instead I started building my own thing here. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work on this. But then once he played that, I said, okay, I'll cut off the vertical threat by doing this. And what that does is that makes this threat, but he's more focused on the fact that it ruins his vertical threat, which is why he played here, which furthers his own threat. I want to check out PlutoTheBrave and NoHat. See how that's going. Pluto in white, NoHat in black. I like NoHat's move of throwing this down. Capturing here, I like that. White doesn't have too much going on. That was a good cookie, actually. It's pretty good. All right, I'm going to switch over to ManaT and Morten real quick, see how that's going. Ooh, this is a fun one. ManaT is going to have to come down with that capstone eventually. All right, let's go back to Pluto and NoHat. I think that one's fun too. Alrighty. I like Black's position more. He's got a little more options here. White's got to do a few things in order to make their own threats. Ooh, Black makes a vertical threat by going that direction. That's fun. Placing down here at D1 would be a vertical threat. And so White placing here would work. White cannot smash this wall with the capstone because they would immediately lose. White places at D1 to stop it. Black places at E1 to come over and capture and stop that. So White can take D1 up or something like that and fix it. They could also move this wall, but I'm not sure how great that would be. Dropping the F1. Not sure why F1. Maybe to just come over and capture. Yeah, because wants to capture, but then, yeah, and that wall coming down wouldn't really do anything, so that's fine. So the wall can come down after F1 captures. Interesting. We see this. Here's the capture and the threat. Wall comes down. And that's the road. Yeah, that's what it was because it connected from left to right. I was just focused on the vertical. That was his plan all along. Man, I missed that too. Great play, NoHat. Like, that was strong. Because he had both Pluto and me looking at this vertical, not looking at the horizontal. And once this moved, he knew he could do that because this was connected here. And if this wall comes down, he's got it. This coming down was the move he needed to make. Or no, wait. Yeah, so he couldn't have done that. Yeah. So he was pretty much toast. He had to come up here, capture this, I think. Well played, NoHat. All right, let's see. Okay, and the Manatees match already left. And in the Discord server, Jayhawker is commenting on this one saying that NoHat's road was insane because it went all the way over here, all the way down, all the way up across. Like, that's just crazy to go make that connection from A6 down, all the way down here, all the way up here, back to E4 or F4. That's crazy. I like it. That's fun. That's what you expect out of NoHat. All right, here we go. Let's jump right into this match against Nitzel. He has white, I have black. He said, that break went by very quickly. I know, right? Yeah. Okay. Waiting on you. He said he's not listening to my stream to avoid a brain meltdown. Good point. I mean, I do have a 20-second delay, so trying to combat a 20-second delay on the stream in a Blitz tournament, probably not going to work out for you. He's playing down. I'm going to play up. That is fine. So here's my plan. We'll see how it works. I'm going to come down. He's going to move his capstone down. I'm going to move this down. This is an interesting play. I don't think that I would do it in a normal game, but in a blitz, I think I'm okay with it. I'm giving a lot of liability here. This is a 2 stack now, and then he can come over, capture it with that. And see, here is my ultimate plan. My ultimate plan is to basically give him this stack. And drop a capstone here. He'll spread out that stack in that direction. Not a big problem. It'll all work out, hopefully, maybe. Probably not. We'll see. This was probably a dumb move, but it's what I expected and what I kind of planned on, so well, I'm sticking with it. Alrighty. We'll see how this one goes. I'll move it here. So this does 2 things. This sort of extends my reach, stops his horizontal threat, and goes for this vertical, but also I'm threatening the stack with a capstone throw. He sees it, wants nothing to do with it. White's position is actually really, really strong here. I need to start doing something to stop that. Because it's not looking too good for me right now. He's got a pretty strong advantage. Okay, and I capture over. What's he gonna do? Where's he gonna go? Having that wall in reserve was really good for him. He captures over, I capture. I want to place a flat here. I may be messing myself up here, but we shall see. I don't understand that wall. I guess he really doesn't want me to make a horizontal threat here. All right. But I'm making my horizontal threat. He drops the capstone down. Great move for him. Not so great for me. I make a horizontal threat. He stops me. He comes down. I do this. What's he going to do with that? Because you can't smash this because I win. I think he was hoping to run this across to start going for that two-pronged sort of threat, go for that horizontal. But instead, I drop a wall here instead of here where he expected it. All right. What's your play? What's your play here? All right. This is interesting. I really played really poorly at the beginning of this game, and I'm paying for it right now. I was trying to do something weird and sneaky, and it just did not pay off. Yeah, fine. I'll do that. What's the flat count here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white. But he has this stack, and he can make up some capstone, make up some flat count with that stack. Once I capture over here, he won't be able to smash that because then I'll just win. He makes the threat. No, that's not a threat. I think he was expecting this move, but he's down to 35 seconds. I've got 2 minutes, so that helps. I can definitely see this going to time. Okay, what's he doing? Aha, I see what he's doing. Okay. How do I want to stop that? Will that stop it, or will that give him the win? That'll stop it. For now. But I'm making a threat also by capturing up onto A3. And I don't think he can smash here. Okay, I'll come back over. Okay, that's not a threat. Build here. This is a threat. It's vertical. He blocks me there. Just placing lots of flats here. Okay, what was that move? What was it? I'm missing something here. I know I am. Oh, he missed it. He saw it. He saw it right as he moved. He said he saw the line the first time, missed it the second game. That was a good one. That was a good one, man. I was definitely on my back foot the whole time. Whew, that was fun. That was a fun one. All right. I'll check to see. Now, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Pluto does record some games as well and do videos. I don't think he's done as many as I have, but he has done, I think, one or two from the beginner tournament. Let's see how this goes. When's he gonna drop a capstone? Right here, probably. It's the capstone that I expected. Time to move across. Pretty standard for me. Cross like that. This is where his capstone comes over. I make my horizontal connection. And this is risky because I haven't played my capstone yet. That was a good play. Playing that flat is good. It is good. Now he has a vertical threat, and I must respond. And I will respond with that capture. And I have been delivered another cookie by my daughter. That's why I had to mute the mic there. Okay. And he's got a horizontal threat now, where I make a capture. I'll be dropping my capstone in the next couple moves. Be there. I moved my capstone up. I knew he was going to do that. But what I did by doing this is created a hard capstone, kept my capstone in the game. He's got a vertical threat now that I can shut down with my capstone and maintain not a hard capstone, but have a stack still. He's actually got a really strong position here. He's got a much stronger position than I do at this point. I'll need to do something pretty incredible in order to come back and win this. Okay. This is a really risky move. Puts me in a lot of trouble. Actually, I'll do that. I have to capture up with that flat. Everything else pretty much gets me shut down. No threat at the moment, but actually, you've got no threat. I won't make my own yet. I'll do that. That's going to be a self-capture. And so that's so I can throw this up, disrupt all of his threats at the same time. He's got nothing to do about that except for move his capstone. And then I can drop a wall here. And so now I've shut down all of his horizontal movement. And what am I going to do about this? I'm going to play that. He plays another wall. He's got 3 walls in that corner. That is insane. All right. All right. We're both pretty even on time. There's no threat here. that I'm aware of. Building a citadel, that's a strong spot. There. He's gonna have to come back because I can smash that for the win. Now I cannot. Ooh, I am in a tough spot right now. If I take this stack up here, I can take 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Yeah, he's gonna win this game. He played very well. Now I can't move my capstone. I'll get wrecked. Yeah, there's nothing for it. I should have taken this stack and moved it over to A1. Oof. Now he makes that move. No, I can't do that. He wins there. What do I do? I don't think I can do anything. I think I lost. I lost. Not yet, though. Almost. I have so little time. Yeah, I've kind of screwed myself over. I've got to play very quickly. Yeah, he's won. I lost. He wins by placing here. That's the game. Yeah, I definitely lost. There wasn't anything I could do to come back from it. I just had a really terrible position from the very beginning, and he capitalized on it really, really well. That was really good play from Pluto. He said he thought he'd lost for a second there. Yeah, that was my play. fun match. I was down to so little time. I don't know where it all went wrong. Let's look back to see where it all went wrong. I think it was fairly early. I think right about here is where I started screwing it up. So it was like before move 10. My capstone placement wasn't super great. He was able to capitalize pretty heavily on that, and he played some really good plays. Like this, I'm not sure why oh yeah, because this was a threat, and so I couldn't just play here at F1, I had to capture. So capture down, he placed a wall. What might have been good is capturing up, having him do that, and then drop a capstone here onto D3. That might have been the better play. But it's hard to say, because right when he captures this point, like, I mean, the game is practically over at this point. He plays really, really well from this point forward, and there's really not much I can do. I mean, I could have tried and kept my hard capstone here and moved the whole stack over, and that might have been a better play as well. But it's hard to say. Yeah, that probably would have been better. Move that over, drop a flat on C1, move the whole stack down, then threaten with that direction. Yeah, that would have been better. Would have been better. I think that would have ended up being really strong for me. But I didn't see it then. Maybe next time, if that ever shows up again. But I did flounder for a solid 23 moves until finally losing. So I got a message from Allie. Other than losing, you did get a really nice Tinue at the end there. Yeah, it was a nice Tinue at the end. Too bad I had already lost. Oh, it looks like Apples and Nohat are still playing. Ooh, wow, look at that stack. Apples has that stack. Nohat's on much lower time. Let's see, what is Apples doing with that stack is the question. He's placing flats and placing flats. Black threatening with this, throwing over does make a road. Oh, so he's capturing down with the capstone, leaving that huge stack behind. Oh man, that is a massive stack. That is massive. And these guys are both down to like 3 or 4 flats each on reserves. Oh, I just can't even keep up with what's going on right now. It's going too quick. And Nohat loses on time. Ooh, rough. So my prediction of Apples doing very well, he is the first one to beat Nohat here. So that's fun. See, I know what I'm talking about sometimes. But yeah, man, the time limit is crazy. All right, and here is my match against Morten. All right. Starting to get a glare on my screen. He is playing not the standard opening. This is the first game we've seen so far that has not played the standard opening. Very unusual. He's going for this sort of edge crawl, which is what his bot does as well. It plays this edge crawl. And I think that's fascinating. He plays a lot against Argbot as well. And so that Argbot is very quick, but it's also 5x5. Neither of us have dropped a capstone yet. It is right around move 7. I'm going to build a citadel here. He can capture over, and then I can capture back, and then that'll leave an open spot for maybe his capstone, and then I can drop my capstone, and all sorts of fun can start. Ooh, he's dropping his capstone there. He's probably gonna throw it over. If that's the case, I'm gonna build up here, go for sort of this horizontal direction. Now I've got this vertical anchor point. I'm going to keep going horizontally. This is making attack threat here at a6. So he can place at a6 to stop that. Then I might place at a5 to renew it. I am taking a long time to place my capstone in this game. I'm waiting for sort of a capture hole to open up so I can use that. Just drop a wall there to stop me instead, but I can come up and capture down to b5. As somebody watching the stream, totally quote one of the sort of like the original players from back in 2016 saying, "Nice staircase." Yeah, I am making a little bit of a staircase here, aren't I? So that's a thing to be aware of. I'll build here vertically. This gives the capstone an opportunity to come across, make that threat. I have to immediately respond that way. Ooh. To pin the capstone. So I've pinned the capstone now. So he can't move his capstone, can't throw it over to the side, because now he would be losing. Now will he capture up, or will he place? He will capture up. And where do I want to drop a cap? Here or here? Here or here? Here or here? I want to drop it here. Thought about here, but I like that one better. This is very bizarre because it's a very unusual game. It's gonna make a vertical threat next. Build across here. Because I am wanting to throw this down eventually, maybe, and capture this. Do something with that. Maybe try to go for horizontal, but if I, or go for a vertical, but if I do that, there's going to be some issues with the capstone and making a horizontal threat. Do I do it? I might be digging my own grave here. But we'll see. I think that might have been a misplay. It's not a good move. But again, my brain is sort of toast at this point. Gotta come down to stop that threat. Does he have Tinue? No, he doesn't have Tinue, does he? Throwing this across. No, that wouldn't be Tinue. I hope it wouldn't be. that would be disappointing. Come down. There we go. Well, here. Not there, as you would expect. Very close. Very close to winning for Morten right now. He's doing a really good job. And I am playing way too fast and loose. Where's my gameplay from the NohatCoder game? I need that back. I was playing well in that one. Just a little bit too slow. Alright. I don't know how much more of this my brain can take. I think this is round 6, and so I've got 3 more after this? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Okay, I've done that. Don't know what that does, but it does something. Moves his capstone over, which is almost very bad for me. I make my threat. He's got to make a capture at some point. There's his capture. There's my capture. If he captures up with this flat, I can capture over. Or he'll probably move the capstone. Okay, so he didn't move the capstone. Move the capstone now. And that is really close to Tinue. That's frustrating. Because now I have to move my capstone over. He is playing way too well. It's not allowed. It is not allowed. Where was this? Was that here? Oh, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to pick up a new one. What's he doing? What is he doing? Crap. Well, there goes that stack. I can move this up. Right. Man, I'm in trouble. Morten's playing really well, and he's got like 2 seconds on the clock. I have a hard time figuring out what's even happening in this game right now. Do that? Will that work? He's got so little time. How is he doing this? This is just, I'm sorry for being silent. This is like, we're so low on time. This is just pure chaos at this point. It's all playing for flats because he has one flat to go. This is just insanity. I think I won. Oh, he can throw his capstone down, I think. Yeah, that's the game. Wow, that was crazy. He was so low on time, that was impossible. That game was nuts. Uh, that was crazy. Like, that was just insane. Uh, I have no idea what was going on. With, ManaT said that was really fun to watch, but I imagine it was hell to play. Yes, yes, it was really crazy. Oh man, oh that was nuts. That was, yeah, and I was quiet for like the whole time because you could probably just hear me heavy breathing the whole time trying to figure out what to do. We got to 60 moves in a 3-minute, 5-second increment game. How is that even possible? Oh my goodness. Like, so here he had a lot of flats and he had some things to do, but like, when did he get down to like one or two flats? There was craziness going on, a lot of plus flat moves happening. Oh man. And then this happened. Me capturing this big stack was pretty huge. I did set it up ahead of time where I captured this so he wouldn't immediately win once I did that. I'm sure I gave up this stack here by doing that, but ultimately worked out for me because of that move. Oh man, that was crazy. Okay, he's saying that I played the endgame really well and just vacuuming up all the flats. He had no idea why he put his cap on b5. Ali telling me well played for this game. This one is going to be the fun one to look at because it was so bizarre and crazy. 60 moves in this Blitz tournament. That's nuts. It's just absolutely nuts. Also, just all of the flat maneuvering to try and suck up pieces and get the right flat count. That's huge. And I think so. Ooh, I want to look at this real quick because he was very low on flats at one point. And when I made that big smash, a few moves back from here. So when I made this smash and he captured down, he had two flats left. And so he's up by one because there is a Comey for black. I forgot about the +3 Comey for black in this tournament. Totally forgot about that. Okay, so I'm at 10 basically, effectively 10 when he spreads down. And so he spreads down, I'm at 10, he's up by 1. I move this over, now I'm up by 1. What can he do to improve his flat count? He can take this across and capture that. Take this whole stack over maybe, and that would be good. But I'm going to come down with this no matter what. He could move this whole stack of 3 over, intending to rush up and capture this afterwards. But instead he places, gets one flat out of the way. Now I'm up by 5. And so he doesn't really have an option of what to do here. So he captures over, making this threat. Not a complete threat at this point, but easily capturable by me with this stack. Come down, he captures that. I can just capture back up. Then he brings that down because he's only got one flat left and he knows that I'm in the lead in terms of flats. He might be expecting me to capture up and go up here with it. But instead I bring it down and go for the horizontal threat. Going up would have been nice, but it would have ultimately, I think, because like if I had gone up, done this, he would have had to capture here, and then I capture down, and then he captures, and then I capture, and so then that is a move, and he wouldn't be able to stop that. So yeah, that would have been probably the quicker move. That would have ended 3 moves earlier, and that would have been sort of a tin away from me. He could have dropped a flat here, but he would have lost a wall. And so there's really nothing he could have done at that situation. And so placing there, I win by flats. Or he could have captured down, and then, whoops, and then I would have won by a road. There. Wow. Fun. Really fun and crazy. All right. Okay. ManaT and Simmon. Go time. He said, want to wait until the break is officially over? And then I played, not having seen it. And he said, guess not. Whoops. So yeah, I guess we'll be playing a little earlier. Ooh, quick deviation there. Interesting. And this is where I like to play this because I feel like the quicker deviation means you're not sort of dedicated to that line yet. And you can play horizontally because if you had waited to deviate, it would have been like sort of, oh yeah, I'm set. I'm decided that I'm going this direction. But that's not the case here. So I've switched to horizontal. Not really focused on a vertical road at this point. That will probably change very shortly. When he starts to do this capture recapture sequence, that's when stuff will change. I'm tempted. I'm going to try something funny. So, sorry, ManaT, ahead of time. I'm doing this. So, I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? What am I doing? He comes across, captures that. He's probably like, what the heck are you doing, Simmon? What the heck indeed am I doing? I don't know. I don't have a clue. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing anymore. That was me trying to do something funny, but it resulted in him getting a hard cap and basically having a really strong position. Um, Not something you want. It was a really weird play. I don't get it. He didn't get it. Nobody got it. And I still haven't placed a capstone, and I'm suffering for it. Um, what do I do here? All right, final cap. I can see him tossing the capstone over here onto this spot, leaving a black, and then having the black, the capstone, the white, and then the black there. So I'm gonna come over and capture that. And so now he's got this sort of horizontal road threat kind of going. I'm gonna build that direction. He can build at C1 and make a road threat. So I don't want that to be a thing. Oh, great. So he does that. Okay. So he stops me. He knows that I'm going to try to smash that eventually. I'm going to build here to keep him from doing it and building that threat. Oh, that's not what I want to happen. I'm... Am I going to lose here? I may be losing here in a moment. Yeah, this isn't looking good for me. Crap. Crap, crap, crap. Yeah, ManaT's wrecking me here. I'm just way behind. I think my brain stopped working a little while ago, and now here we are. Here we are. And he makes that horizontal threat. Yeah, everything that I'm doing is just purely reactive at this point. There's really no offensive move happening. And I think he can get really close to Tinue, if not Tinue, in just a move here. I think by moving this wall up, he's got me pretty toasted. And I'm not really sure what I can do here. Yeah, I didn't even see that. Yeah, my brain's dead. I think I'm basically I've lost my brain at this point. Oh goodness. Okay. That's fun. Yeah, I think my thought process is toast at this point. I can't really process anything. Let's watch the Apples and Pluto game. See if I can keep my head together. Whew. Yeah, my messaging ManaT. My brain is toast. Didn't even see that. Okay, so ugh. Okay, okay. I was telling ManaT that I was pretty toast no matter what, even though I did miss his threat. But I almost took my cap stack and just spread it out and gave him a gave him a win. But I felt like that would have been probably kind of, I don't know, a little bit rude to do that and kind of rob him of getting his own win, sort of thing. Whew. All right. Ooh, we see the capture and the letting go all of these. That's a big play. That's pretty big. And it doesn't even give him a tank threat. Like that's a pretty ballsy move there. Hmm. Whew. Okay, moving that wall gives his big black stack a little bit more freedom. Not sure why he didn't move the stack down. Yeah, I felt like moving that stack down would have been the way to go. Now white can throw this capstone up, smash that, and make attack threat in that direction. He'd have to put them all right here, though, when he did it. So he'd have to lift them up, drop them here. Can't leave them all right here. And that's what black is kind of hoping for, which is why he played... oh, no, maybe not. Maybe he played at d5 so he can capture up and stop that from happening by one of those captures there. But this is a threat by tossing this capstone over. It's just hard to see because of this big black stack. And so black has to decide how he's going to stop that. Is he going to come up with... I think e5 coming up is the best way to stop that threat. Oh no, moving the wall, that's actually a good one. Because it frees up this black stack to move to the right again. Or move to the left again. Nice, nice. Now, what would be good is moving this wall over and the white flat below it onto that. There we go. Now that's attack threat. I like that. White flat comes down. Now will we see the wall come back over, make another threat? We do. Here's another threat. Now this is where d6 is probably going to come down because that can't be immediately captured like that. Okay, there we go. Now we see it. Black placing a flat there or there would be good. He decides to place it there, comes with that other capture. White now trying to go for this double threat with a horizontal and vertical road at the same time. Interesting stack throw with the wall there. He does see that this is pretty tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's going to have to leave a black behind no matter what on this spot. This is where I like to see black maybe place a little bit more here or here, something like that. Going around the wall. Yeah, I like that too. White building around here. Black does have the momentum, so dropping a flat here on C6 is going to be quicker than white's. So Pluto playing pretty strong here as we've seen. Ooh. Ooh. I mean, you could have made a play with this, but that wall now is in play and it can just move across. So let's see what he's doing here. White building down below. I like the idea of black coming down with this and going vertical, because he can use this, come across with that, make that horizontal threat that needs to be responded to, and then come across with that for vertical. So that's good. He's kind of focused on a two-pronged threat at this point. So now he's got a horizontal threat that needs to be stopped. What I can see is this wall moving over and dropping here on e5. If the wall drops up here, I think that black might crush it with the capstone. I think we're going to see the capstone crush right here. No, we're not. Okay. How many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so he can't pick up this black and drop it on that spot. He brings this down. Interesting play. Don't know how I feel about that. Because he is going to lose the capture war on this stack. This is going to get thrown up to cover those and to cut off that horizontal threat. The capstone is probably going to get thrown up, but he's going to have to leave some whites behind. Oh, he's not. Okay. So that's going to limit the mobility of this stack for sure. Then we see that come down to stop this. The stack comes down, throw, make the good flat move. This is getting ready to capture. Moving that is a strong move, but it's also, I don't know how I feel about that actually. Because you are moving a wall, not capturing, but you're moving it. And so he's going to come down and capture this, free up those captives. Oh, he's placing. All right, what do I know? He wants to build along that wall. Okay, so now we're going to see something. Okay, so he wants to make sure that this doesn't lead to any sort of tinue. If he brings the whole stack down, a wall can move in. If he just leaves the white behind, that's going to work out for him. Okay, so now we're going to see this wall come over. I mean, it's not attack threat yet, but it is soon. Ooh, no, I didn't even see that stack. That's going to be huge for black. I would definitely say that black is in control in this game, for sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black flats to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 white flats. Black in the lead in terms of flats. Does have a +3 for Comey and can make better positive flat moves on the next few turns. So that is also big. You can see black dropping a flat here. He would win if he dropped a flat, I think. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 10, 11, 12. So yeah, he wins. So it says white won, but black really won based on Comey. So nice. Comey coming into play here. Pluto picking up the win against Apples on a flat count, which, you know, we didn't expect to see too many games go to flats, but I mean, with the stacks like these, picking up all those, sucking up all those pieces, Yep, we got a Comey flat win. That's fun. Didn't expect to see really any of those this game. I mean, we did see that it was going that direction for Morten's game with me, where we had 60 plus moves. This is 48 moves. That's a lot of moves for a blitz. And look at the time. Apples has a minute and a half left. How is that even possible with 48 moves? Pluto's sitting on 20 seconds. Nice, nice. And I'm impressed that Pluto was able to count the flats in the amount of time that he had. He was really low on time, and so being able to count and be sure that he was going to win based on Comey is pretty big. Okay. All right, apples. Last time I played him in Blitz was at 5x5s, and we took forever. He's going offset this time, not going for the direct mirror. This is where we'll see a capstone placed. Doing it. Okay, so I've got a stack now. Now I have a friendly. That's what I wanted. Hmm, what's he gonna do? He gonna move his capstone down? Hmm. Oh wait, what can I do? Can I lift the whole stack? No, I can't. Okay. Okay, okay. He saw through my little ploy. He saw through it. Now he's gonna capture those stacks. I'm gonna do that. What's he gonna do in response? This is crazy. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Just winning stack wars is my goal at this point, apparently. Um. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can move 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, that works. Oh my goodness. This is a brawl. It's a brawl. I think the move he needs to make is moving this flat up to c5. I think that saves him. He's going to have to move that up, I think. No, I think he's got this. I think he's fine. I don't think he's in too much trouble. No, I don't want to do that. That's just a bad move. I'm going to do that because it's ridiculous and just absolutely ridiculous. It's a terrible move. What am I even doing? What am I even doing? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Oh, goodness. This is such a stack heavy game. This is not this is not normal. He's got 5. If he brings this up there, he'll have 6, and he'll be able to take the whole stack off and still leave 1 black behind. I don't think I'm losing here, but I can definitely see how he could win in the next couple turns. He probably thought that moving this stack down would have made me win, even though I didn't have that as a possibility. And then when he captures up with this, it'll... Oh, so he's not capturing up with that. Okay. This is a ridiculous game. I'm going to point that out again, that this game is utterly ridiculous because there's so many captures and recaptures and stack wars, and it's just silly. It's just silly at this point. So, what am I going to do? I don't know what I'm going to do. None of this seems fine. None of this is okay. I'm placing for a vertical road now because I don't even know what's going on anymore. What's happening? What is happening? Oh, he comes over. Uh, oh, I lost. Yeah, I didn't even think. Ha! I had one more move. Oh, yeah. I had e3 to the left planned for a move there, but I just totally forgot about it and just didn't even see that threat anymore. Let's look at this real quick at the end, because he may have been able to win even if I had done this. Because he could have taken this. Wait, let's see. So he has to leave one here, there, one there, and then that. That move happens, then I don't have. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That would have been Tinue either way. Yeah, it was a good Tinue. Because when he moved his capstone over, so he placed here, and I placed, then he just goes capstone, and that's when the game was over. Because he could move this to the left or to the right, and there wasn't anything that I could do about it. If I had moved here, could it have worked? I don't think it could have. Nope. Would have been the same thing. Just move it left or right. Nice. Nice work. That was a good Tinue. I think that, yeah, this move I need to do something else. Potentially done like this. Because, let's see, if you'd done that on the next turn, I wouldn't have been able to smash. So I'd have had to go like this. Then I'm assuming we'd have seen something like that. Yeah, it would have ended up really well for him. Not so much for me. But yeah, it was great Tinue. All set. Alright, pwhaug. Let's get this show on the road. I never know how to play as black, so I just default to this mirrored opening. That's a fun capstone placement. I don't think it's particularly effective. Oh, hey, there's a robin outside my window. That's fun. That's fun. Alrighty. Now he's going to make a capture at some point over here to set up this vertical road threat. There's his capture, and there's mine. Now I've got a vertical or horizontal road threat here. And I can capture. Now if he drops a wall here that interrupts his own threat, he doesn't. If I renew my threat, he's going to capture down, I'm going to recapture, he's going to recapture. Not going to recapture. All right, let's see how this works out. We're just going to keep building. Gonna keep building. This is fun. I like it. That's a ridiculous stack. Okay, so I do relinquish that. All right, I'm gonna come over. He played me. He played me here. Because he gets a lot of white flats no matter what when he captures over with this wall. Which I clearly would have seen if I weren't just completely blind right now. What am I doing? I don't know. Do you know what I'm doing? I don't know what I'm... Now I can go for a vertical road. That works, right? Yeah, that works. So now he has a threat that he can make. I come here. Wait, why didn't I just go up? Yeah, going up would have worked too. I don't know. I don't even know anymore, man. Okay, so he can renew his threat by placing here, and that's honestly like the worst thing that he could do for me. Because he can go this way or that way to make it, so I'm going to have to capture this or come over here to capture. Yeah, a lot of things that could happen there. Looks like results are coming in for the other games. Apples beat ManaT with a road. Ali beat Ineria with a road. This gives him that, which isn't good, but whatever. Jayhawker won with a road against Reid. And it looks like Topher forfeited his match against Morten. And so we've still got Nohat and Raymond playing, and Nitzel and Pluto playing. that work? That doesn't lead to me losing, does it? I don't think so. Oh, my brain. I do not have the brain capacity for this. I definitely do not. Oh my goodness. Now he can take that to the left or place up here. It also works for him. Oh man. I am at a severe disadvantage here. There's another road threat for him. How will I respond? Like that. Why would you do this? I wonder how tall that is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 high stack. That's fun. I like that. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, so oh, pwhaug's low on time. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's just silly at this point. Oh, and he ran out of time. Oh, that's too bad. Yeah, he said he was halfway through dropping the stack. That's brutal. How tall was this stack at the end? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I got to 12, which is pretty high. Pretty high. Pretty tall. Okay. And that is it. That is it for the tournament. Tournament has ended. That is it. The games are over. We see, we got reports from everyone, I believe. Let's see. I don't think Pluto said who won Pluto's game. Oh, I believe Pluto won in flats via Comey by 1 flat. And so huge win for Pluto. That gets him in tied first place with NohatCoder. So they're both at 16 points. Doesn't show up in here because the last group didn't show up. But congratulations to Pluto especially, and to Nohat, of course. But congrats to Pluto. That's awesome. Being able to dominate so hard, like that's huge. Beating apples, um, doing really well against Nohat. That's huge. Well done, Pluto. Congratulations to you. And that is going to be it for me. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out extra stuff in TAC, and you know, ugh, my goodness, my brain is fried. Check out all the links below on Twitch to see the Discord, the subreddit, the YouTube channel. Well, the Discord and the subreddit are for TAC. My YouTube channel, my Instagram, all those different things for me. Go play TAC. Go play TAC on playtac.com. Play with folks. Find people to play with on the Discord. Be fun and interesting. And you guys are cool. All right. So it looks like I was wrong. There is no tiebreak. They both win first place. Cool. And Topher had to leave to take care of their child, which, yeah, you do that. Okay, so that's it. Pluto and Nohat both win first. Well done. Congratulations. I need to take a nap or something. My brain is fried. So, thanks for watching. Go out there, play some TAC. Have a nice day. And until next time, happy tacking.